Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Today, Miss Angelica and I will give you an overview about our topic, the administrative activities in tourism and hospitality. In simple terms, this topic is about what happens behind the scenes in a business, especially in tourism and hospitality, and how it keeps everything running smoothly. Learning objectives. By the end of these lessons, we'll learn three main things: what administrative activities are and what they do, how they support service-oriented businesses like hotels and restaurants, and how information systems help these activities become faster and more efficient. In tourism and hospitality, businesses rely on both frontline staff and administrative support. When we talk about tourism and hospitality, most people think about the staff who directly serve customers or the waiters or and receptionists or tour guides. But actually, there's another side that we don't see often, and that side is the administrative side. Administrative side. These are the people who handle documents, finances, and employee concerns. And this makes sure that the business stays organized and runs properly. And why does administrative activity matter? As we all know, business face challenges such as financial limitations, underperforming staff, slow info processing, and compliance with law and policies. Tourism and hospitality are more complex. One guest may need food, lodging, transport, and facility. Treat the core administrative activities. These activities usually fall under three major areas: the records management, the human resource management, and the accounting and finance. Each one plays a big role in supporting the business. Records management. It is about keeping business information organized and accurate. Collecting, storing, and processing information also fall under this management. An example in hospitality is the guest bookings, the receipts, and the inventory reports. Without records, problems may happen like double bookings, missing payments, or having poor decisions. A relatable example is whenever you lost school records.
Hello everyone, I will be continuing Mr. Danilo discussion about the overview of the topics. Human resource management. It involves managing an organization workforce to achieve its goals of, for example, the recruitment and selection of new staff. And also, pag-hire nila ng maayos na staff to ensure enough enough skilled staff. So, pinapanatili din nila yung relationship ng kada staff sa isa't isa para mas maging maayos yung pagtrabaho sa isang company. So, it aims to create a positive work environment, improve productivity, drive business success. Next one is the accounting and finance. Dito na po nakapaloob yung pag-manage ng pera within the company. So its task is the budgeting, salaries, supply payment, and also all the expenses. So of course, without finance, no salary, no supplies, costs can cause poor service or business failure. So, next one is admin plus value adding activities. So, the admin activities support the core business, while value adding activities directly generate the revenue and create value for customers. For example, in hotel restaurant, the value adding is the chef cooks food. In short, creates value for customers. While the admin, this is the human resource schedules, chef, finance budget ingredients, record drafts orders, and in short, it is support the cooking process. It support the cooking process. So, admin activities enable value-adding activities to happen smoothly.
Good day, everyone. I am Catherine Olive. I will discuss human resource management and accounting and finance. Human resource management, or HRM, is the process of managing people in an organization. It involves planning, organizing, directing, and monitoring employees to ensure that their work supports the company's goals. Employees are considered the most valuable assets because they bring skills, knowledge, and creativity that keep the organization running successfully. Next slide is role of people in organization. People play a key role in any organization. They use their abilities to perform tasks, turn raw materials into products or services, and contribute ideas for improvement. When employees are motivated and treated well, they are more productive and committed to their work. Next slide, functions of HRM. Recruitment, finding and hiring the right people for the job. Direction, guiding and supervising employees to perform efficiently. Development, providing training to improve skills and knowledge. Sustainability, ensuring good working conditions and incentives to retain employees. Performance monitoring, evaluating employee performance to help manager make improvements when necessary. Job alignment. HRM ensures that employees' tasks and responsibilities support the company's objectives. Each employee is given a clear job description that outlines what they should do. For example, in hospitality industry, room attendants clean and maintain guest rooms. Housekeeping managers supervise attendance and make sure the rooms meet standards. Next slide, organizational structure. HRM also creates a structure that defines authority and responsibilities. This structure helps organize how work is coordinated and who reports to whom. The larger the organization, the more complex the structure becomes. In the hospitality industry, this structure is especially important because good coordination ensure quality customer service. Next slide is the example of organizational structure through organizational chart. Organizational chart is a visual diagram that shows how an organization is structured. It displays the hierarchy, who reports to whom, the roles and the responsibilities of employees, and how departments are connected. In simple terms, it helps everyone to see the chain of command and understand how work is coordinated within the company. Example, at the top may be the general manager, followed by department heads like housekeeping, front office, food and beverage, then supervisor and staff under each department. What is accounting and finance? Accounting and finance are essential parts of managing a business. They deal with recording, tracking, and managing the company's money. This function ensures that all financial resources are properly used and monitored. In simple terms, accounting and finance document how money enters and leaves the business. They help maintain budgets, monitor expenses, and keep financial records accurate and organized. Next slide. There have two functions of accounting and finance. First, controllership. This focuses on maintaining accurate financial records, preparing reports, budgets, and tax documents. It follows generally accepted accounting principles, or GAAP, to make sure the information is correct and follows legal standards. Controllership also ensures the company pays its taxes correctly and on time. Second function, treasurership. This function manages the company's funds and ensure there is always enough money to support operations. It also builds and maintains relationships with investors, creditors, and banks to show that the company is financially healthy and reliable. Next slide, significance and business operations. Accounting and finance plays a vital role in the smooth running of a business. They provide accurate information about how money moves within the organization, ensure the company has enough funds to purchase materials and cover daily expenses, help other departments such as marketing and sales by providing financial data and profit reports that guide decision making, build trust and credibility with important stakeholders including investors, banks, and government agencies by showing financial transparency and stability. That's all for my part. Thank you.
So good day everyone. I am here to discuss business tool and technologies for administrative activities. There are common business tools and technologies for administrative activities. So administrative activities provide support so different areas of the business can function. So importante po na mayon po sa administrative activities ang sarap po na business, so that lahat po ng mga areas ng business ay magpa-function po. So if wala po ng administrative activities ang isang areas ng activities, pwede pong magkamay ng malfunction ang isang area po. And pwede po na diri mag-work ang isang areas of business kapag wala po tayong administrative activities. While they do not directly create value, these activities maintain the support need for other business activities to function. Administrative activities deploy the resources essential to the organization's performance. So, in addition, they maintain the relationship of the business with external parties to allow the business to perform within standard and argument company resources when needed. So, these administrative activities, this is so very important sa isang business. Why? Because this made the business and the areas of the business function po. And then the relationship of these administrative activities to the business gives the business more victory or more power when it comes to businesses. So as you can see in the next slide, there are rows table here. So first, the administrative activities. There are 3 example administrative activities. There are records management, human resource management, and accounting and finance. So here in record management, so there are resource manage here. So nakapaloob dito sa resource manage ng records management ay ang information about past transaction, decisions, and events. So, why is it important na mayroon po tayong information about past transaction? So, para ma-maintain natin and makita natin kung papaano tataas pa ang business, kung ano ang kailangan gawin para mas lalong mahigitan pa ang mga nakaraan na mga transaction, kung ano pa ang kailangan natin ma-provide last transaction para mas ma-maintain natin, hindi lang ma-maintain, mas lalo nating may angat ang kinakailangan ng ating business. So, So there are external stakeholder address relationship maintained. So here and in records management, the stakeholders here is the government's institutions, regulatory bodies, and potential providers of capital. So let's proceed to human resource management. So in human resource management, sa resources manage, nakapaloob po dito yung talent, skills, and expertise of people. So bakit po kailangan ng talent? Kailangan po ng skills, kailangan ng expertise of people. So when we do business, here po in administrative activities, so kailangan po natin ng mga tao na makaka-maintain ng mga skills, talent, and expertise of those things na ginagawa po sa loob ng business para mas lalong mapagaling, mas lalo nating mas bigyan ng hustisya ba ang business na ating ginagawa. So, the stakeholders address relationship maintained here is the potential employees. So, nakapaloob po dito yung mga employees natin na marunong sa mga hinahanap natin na skills, na mga talent sa ating employees. Next here is the accounting and finance. So, as you can see, as we all know, the accounting and finance is more on money. So, kailangan natin dito sa resource manage ng cash and other financial resources. So, hindi mag-work ang business dito sa accounting and finance if wala po cash and financial resources. So, the stakeholder addressed relation maintained here is the government institutions and potential providers of capital. So kailangan po dito yung marunong, maalam po sa paghawak ng pera at maalam po kung paano po papaikutin yung pera para mas lalo po lumago, mas lalo sumakses ang business. Given their contribution, administrative activities will benefit from BTTS, which will allow them to manage resources and connect with stakeholders. A number of BTTS mentioned in Chapter 4 can help streamline process and administrative activities. This BTTS includes telephones, emails, record keeping, and data processing. So these three, makakatulong din po ito para mas lalong mas mapalaganap pa, and makakatulong po ito para mas malaman natin kung ano pa ang pwedeng magawa ng ating business, and makakatulong po ito para mapalaganap po ang mga administrative activities. And pwede po natin ito magamit para sa ating administrative activities. These telephones, emails, record keeping, and data processing. This is all for my part. Thank you very much and have a nice day, everyone.
Hello po, I am Rikime Hamoranas and I will be discussing the next topic, which is the information systems for administrative activities of hospitality businesses. So, information is a primary business tool required by many businesses. It refers to process data about concerns of the business that requires attention among managers. Administrative activities support different functions. The pieces of information collected and maintained are often used to support the other sections. So, for instance, the cost of ingredients brought by the company is maintained by accounting and finance. This information is shared with marketing and sales to help them set the price of products so customers pay enough to cover the costs. So, for the operations management section, the cost of the ingredients becomes part of the standards used to determine spoilage and efficiency when producing large amounts of foods. The information from different areas of the company is interconnected across the areas of business. But to be able to share the information with other divisions, the information should be in a form that will be useful to other divisions. With efficient collection and processing of information, decisions are made efficiently using reliable information. A common BTT utilized by many businesses to perform these activities is called information systems. Information systems are combinations of technology, process, and people that are linked together to collect and store data, produce valuable information, and distribute this information to users within an organization. Figure 10.3 shows a simplified system designed to process employees' data to determine employee productivity. The information system are composed of data, process, technology, people, and information. The technology component of an information system includes the hardware and software. The hardware refers to the physical component of the technology, while the software is the instruction, so the hardware will execute tasks for the user. Typical hardware used in offices includes desktop and laptop or computers, while the software includes the operating system that runs your computer and applications such as Microsoft Word that process data encoded by the user. The next one is the people. The people concept of an information system is the individuals responsible for creating the system, maintaining its operations, and the designated users. The design of the information system is based on the business needs of an organization. Its operation involves people who keep the hardware running and provide support to the users. The users are usually the managers who take note of the information as inputs to solve management problems. The last one is the process. The process refers to the interrelated functions of technology and people, so data is gathered and information is produced for the user. The process depicts the activities of the management area of a business in order to produce information. The difference lies in the incorporation of technology and people to make the information reliable, timely, and relevant. Given this, one should note that information systems are developed to assist divisions to perform business functions more efficiently. Information systems are installed so a certain type of data is efficiently processed into form that will be useful to the user in order to make timely decisions and accurate outputs. This gives the business an edge as it is able to generate reliable information that it can readily share with other sections or other sectors of the business and even with external stakeholders. Now let's have the chapter summary. The type of data varies. There can be different types of information systems based on the type of data information they produce. The information systems that support administrative activities are as follows. Records Management System or RMS. It is an information system to gather, store, and eliminate records of events, transactions, and other developments in our organization. The next one is Human Resource Information or HRIS. It is an information system that collects, stores, analyzes, and reports the level of productivity, performance, and benefits granted to them by the company. And the last one is Accounting Information System or AIS. It is an information system that collects, stores, organizes, and reports data about the financial transactions of the business. That would be all. Thank you so much for listening.